His Shadowed Battlegrounds presents Eclipse Over Joseon, a tale of vampires and valor. In the shadowed halls of Hanyang, during the enigmatic era of the Joseon Dynasty, there existed a tale so peculiar that it barely dared whisper itself through the corridors of time. This is the tale of an unassuming girl who, under the guise of a scholar's assistant, stepped into the heart of the royal court to stand beside a king beset by darkness not of this world. Yeon-woo, the girl in question, was born of a lineage as troubled as the times. Her father, once a celebrated scholar, had fallen from grace, accused of thievery, and vanished beyond the kingdom's borders. With her family's name tarnished, Yeon-woo's path seemed irrevocably dark, yet she harbored a secret as radiant as her intellect, a mind as sharp as the blade of a royal guard, coupled with a bravery that could outshine even the most valiant of warriors. The king of Joseon, a young monarch named Soo-jong, found his reign under threat not from neighboring kingdoms, but from a menace that lurked within his very court. His trusted minister, Jang Mun-soo, was rumored to be immortal, a creature of the night that feasted on the lifeblood of his enemies. A vampire, the whispers named him, though none dared speak such fears aloud. Yeon-woo entered the royal court, disguised as a boy, a scholar's assistant, her keen eyes set on protecting the king from the shadows that sought to envelop his throne. Her intelligence and quick wit quickly garnered the king's favor, and she became an indispensable ally in his efforts to steer his kingdom through these turbulent times. But as Yeon-woo delved deeper into the web of intrigue that surrounded the king, she discovered the horrifying truth behind Minister Jang's power. He had planned to overthrow the king during the next eclipse, a time when his vampiric powers would be at their zenith and establish a new, dark era over Joseon. Determined to thwart this grim future, Yeon-woo embarked on a perilous quest. She sought ancient texts and forbidden knowledge, delving into the depths of magic that bordered on the sacrilegious. Her endeavors led her to a hidden shrine, where an elder, versed in the old ways, imparted to her the secret to vanquishing vampires, a dagger forged from the light of 1,000 moons, imbued with the essence of purity and righteousness. As the eclipse drew near, the tension within the palace walls thickened like the air before a storm. Minister Jang, his senses as sharp as the night itself, discovered Yeon-woo's true identity, not only as a woman, but as the daughter of the very thief he had helped to banish from the kingdom. In a twisted turn of fate, he found himself ensnared by her courage and her unwavering resolve. The heart of the vampire, long thought devoid of any human sentiment, began to beat anew with an emotion as ancient and terrifying as his curse: love. The night of the eclipse arrived, shrouded in an ominous silence. Yeon-woo confronted Minister Yang in the royal gardens, the fate of the kingdom hanging in the balance. Words were exchanged, some as sharp as knives, others soft as the plea of a soul seeking redemption. In the end, it was love that turned the tide. Jang Mun-soo, moved by Yeon-woo's bravery and her unyielding spirit, chose to stand with her against the darkness that he had once commanded. Together they faced the horde of vampires that descended upon the palace, the dagger in Yeon-woo's hand, a beacon of light amidst the shadows. One by one, the creatures fell, until at last, silence reclaimed the night. When dawn broke over the kingdom, it was on a land freed from the specter of vampiric tyranny. The king, his court, and his people owed their lives and their future to the unlikely hero at his side, a scholar's assistant who was neither a scholar nor a boy, but a woman whose bravery knew no bounds. Minister Yang, redeemed through love and sacrifice, vanished with the retreating night. His place in history, a mystery that would puzzle scholars for generations. Some say he sought a peaceful end, far from the lands he once sought to rule. Others believe he watches over the kingdom still, a guardian against the darkness. And Yeon-woo, she remained at the king's side, her true identity now honored by all. Her tale is a testament to the belief that even in our darkest hour, there is light to be found, if only we dare to seek it.